This lesson focuses on nouns. Previously we had looked at adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. So for example, huge, large, small, angry, hot, expensive. They're all adjectives. Whereas verbs are doing words or actions. So for example, skipping, jumping, sleeping, snoring, they're all verbs. In that case then, what is a noun? Well, a noun is simply a place, a person, or a thing. Nouns can be divided into two categories. They can be common or they can be proper nouns. We're going to look at both of these in a little bit more detail before looking at some examples. Common nouns. A common noun is the name of a general person, place, or a thing. For example, I went to the city, and the city is the common noun, it's the place. The man was kind, man is the person, it's the common noun. You will notice the common nouns begin with a small letter, not a capital letter. Let's look at a few more examples. A little girl lost her dog in the park. There are a few common nouns in this sentence. We have the word girl and dog and park. They're all common nouns. Our next example. My computer broke this morning. Again, there's a few common nouns. Computer and morning. They are both things. They both begin with small letters. And our final example. I am going to the cinema this weekend. Again, this sentence contains a few common nouns. Cinema and weekend. All the words circled are all common nouns. They all give us details of a person, place, or a thing, and they all begin with a small letter. A proper noun. This is the name of a specific person, place, or thing. It always has a capital letter at the start of a proper noun. The first two examples. I went to San Francisco. San Francisco is the name of a place, a specific place, so it needs capital letters. Mr. Brown was kind. Mr. Brown is our proper noun. It's the name of a person, so it needs capital letters. My PlayStation 4 controller broke when I dropped it. So this sentence has another proper noun, PlayStation 4. It's the specific name of a thing, so it needs a capital letter. Our next example. Tomorrow is Stacey's 10th birthday. Stacey is a specific person, so it requires a capital letter. And our last example. Next summer, I have booked a holiday in Spain. Spain is a specific place and it requires a capital letter. So to recap, nouns can be divided into two categories. Common nouns, general, place, person, or thing. And remember that they all start with a small letter. Whereas proper nouns, they begin with a capital letter and they give us the name of a specific place, person, or a thing. I would like you to sort the words below the table into the two categories of common nouns and proper nouns. You can pause your video to work out your answers before we check together. And here are the correct answers. Common nouns. So hammer, book, scissors and socks. You will note they all begin with small letters. Proper nouns. They are specific place, person or things. So Mr. Jones, Billy, Auntie Jane, New York. Here are a few questions for you to attempt and then we will check our answers together. The first one we'll do. Karen played with her sister. Well, it has one common noun and one proper noun. The common noun is sister, whereas the proper noun is Karen. I would like you to answer the remaining questions. Take note of the clues that are in the comma at the end of each question. You can pause your video to work out your answers. Right, let's go through the answers together then. The second question, Fran went to Friendly's pet shop. Well, this sentence contains two proper nouns, Fran and Friendly's pet shop. Number 3, the car stopped quickly. It's got one common noun and it is car. Morgan Boulevard is a busy street. Two proper nouns, Morgan and Boulevard, and one common noun is the word street. Next question. Michael and his friend chased the kitten. One proper noun, which is Michael, and two common nouns, friend and kitten. Next one. Did you see Kevin at the party? One proper noun, which is Kevin, and one common noun, which is party. Second last one. Laura looked at the stars through her telescope. One proper noun, which was Laura, and two common nouns, stars and telescope. And our final sentence, there were no yellow markers in the box. We have to find two common nouns. And on this occasion they are markers and box, both common nouns. Here is another opportunity for you to practice your knowledge of common nouns and proper nouns. Can you go through the 6 sentences, circle any common nouns, and give any proper nouns a capital letter? Okay, number 1. We arrived early at the station. Station is our common noun. There are different species of fish. Fish is a common noun, as is species. Paris is the capital of France. Paris requires a capital letter, as does France, because they're both proper nouns. Question 4. The man was trying to steal his car. Man is a common noun, as is car. Question 5. They have gone to the zoo. Zoo is a common noun. If it named the specific zoo, for example, London Zoo, then they would need capital letters because they would be a proper noun. But on this occasion, zoo on its own is a common noun. The baby is crying, and baby is our common noun. In the 7 sentences below, read through them and circle all the common nouns. You can pause your video to work out your answers, then come back to check. He has bought a new car. Car is a common noun. My father likes to swim. Father is the common noun. She won a trophy in a competition. Trophy and competition are both common nouns. I like to ride on a camel. Camel's the common noun. Do birds eat meat? Birds and meat are both common nouns. He went to visit his uncle. Uncle is a common noun. My brother wants to play with us. Brother is the common noun.